This is the USF Diamond Dons baseball weekend review and preview from the week of Friday, March 31st to Tuesday or Monday, April the 3rd, 2017. USF Dons, it was not a great weekend this past weekend. The Dons losing, going 0-4 on that road trip down in San Diego, losing on last Friday night, 6-4. Game 2, they had a lead in the 7th inning, couldn't hold it, 4-3. And then they lost Saturday night, 8-4. Then were swept by the Toreros, 8-2. Dons came into that series, had won 5 of the previous 6, but the balance of power has changed dramatically now with San Diego winning 3 in a row, and the Dons with that, and then losing their midweek against San Diego State for the Mountain West Conference 4-2. So the Dons right now sit at 2-7 in the basement in a very competitive WCC, and they're 14-13 overall. So, Coach, what went down in San Diego over the weekend? What happened?
Well, Brian, kind of the same thing that's happened the first 2 weekends. You know, we scored against their starter, who was 5-0 with a 2 ERA, and we had a 3-1 lead in the 7th inning. Sitting in a great position, we bring in Thomas Ponticelli, who we wanted to give 3 innings of work to and have him close it out in Game 1. And we were in a great position and struck out the first guy, wild pitch, got past Dom. Next guy got on with a bunt, and then we were in a situation where they hit a 3-run home run to put them up 4-3. So tough deal for us. We were hoping that Pawnee shuts them down and we win, but that's the 6th game we've blown from the 7th inning on with the lead. We were ahead of Coastal, we blew that lead. We were ahead against Northern Colorado, we blew that lead. We were ahead Saturday against Loyola Marymount, blew that lead. We were ahead at Gonzaga 3-1, and we blew that lead on a Friday. So kind of tough, man. That's why we're 2-7 instead of 7-2.
Well, I totally agree. Easily could be 6-3, or even at the worst case, or 5-4 at the worst. But it is what it is. So
yeah, we
go ahead.
We got beat. We should have won, and then. Heck, a 2-2 game on Saturday, and we can't field the bunt and throw it over to first base, and it ends up being an 8-2 game. But we just given up too many runs with our pitching staff, too many runs defensively. We didn't play good defense at third base. I think we made 4 errors in the series of the 4 games, and it's hard to do. We got to play better defense, especially there at third base, and we gotta hit better. If we're going to keep giving up 6 or 8 runs, and then pitching wise, we got to be able to hold the lead. We blew the lead 6 or 7 times this week.
Wow, in a 1 week combined, and with that, right now it's sitting right now at 2-7, and are 4 games out behind the rest. Within the last few weeks, have lost the combined total. If you look that up, 2-3, that's 9 games combined against your opponents, including the tiebreaker.
Yeah, we're going to have to play a little bit better, and hopefully this weekend we can get on track with St. Mary's and get out of the cellar and work our way into maybe 8th or 7th place, and then try to figure out how to do it from there.
Well, you get the other half of the schedule, so you hadn't even played those teams. Are you optimistic? Can you guys turn this thing around?
Yeah, I sure hope so. We're going to have to play better. We're going to have to get better, and you have to take them one day at a time, one game at a time. It doesn't look good at 2-7, but we got to stop worrying about that, and we got to figure out how to play.
Well, there have been stranger things that have happened in college baseball or baseball at any level. Things could turn into pluses sooner or later.
Yeah, we sure hope so. This is a veteran team, and they can get it turned around and hopefully start playing better and do what we're capable of. But St. Mary's is good. They've been playing good all year. They've lost 4 just like us, so one of us has got to turn it around, either St. Mary's or USF, and hopefully it's USF.
Okay, Coach. Thank you for being on.
Thanks, Brian.
Okay, that's going to do it for today. USF Dons weekend of review and preview. Dons will be back in action. We get a big homestand where this opportunity could get well. Dons, you have to win a series in conference play. They'll have a chance this weekend against the St. Mary's Gales. Friday at 3 p.m., Saturday and Sunday at 1 p.m. Get your tickets at 415-4222-USF. That's 415-4222-USF. Go to the website at usfdons.com for more details. I'm Brian Professor B. Davis for your USF Dons Weekend Review Preview on Dons TV in association with the Arena Sportsnet Bay Area.